You know that person who knows everything about everyone's life, their holidays, their drama, their wins, but try to find them online and there's nothing there. No posts, no stories, just silence. Most people assume something is wrong with them. Neuroscience suggests the exact opposite. Social media was not designed to connect you. It was designed by behavioral psychologists to trigger one specific chemical response: dopamine, through external validation. Every like, every comment, every share. Your brain reads that as a signal. You matter, you exist, people approve. But the person who watches without posting, their brain never got hooked on that signal. Not because they are broken, because their reward system runs on something different. Research shows their dopamine comes from the experience itself, not from the approval of strangers afterward. Psychologists call this intrinsic motivation, and once your brain learns to generate its own reward without needing an audience to confirm the moment was real, the entire pull of social media quietly disappears. You can see the game, you just cannot feel it pulling you in. Here's what most people never consider. Every time you scroll, your brain runs an unconscious comparison. Your real, unfiltered life, the arguments, the bad days, the 2 a.m. anxiety, measured against everyone else's most curated, perfectly lit moments. And you always lose that comparison, every single time. A University of Pennsylvania study found that people who eliminated social media entirely showed significantly lower anxiety and higher life satisfaction than even those who limited use to 30 minutes daily. They did not moderate the game, they left it completely, and they stopped losing a competition they never agreed to enter. There's something about memory that nobody talks about. When you pick up your phone to capture a moment, your brain switches into performance mode. You are no longer experiencing, you are framing, captioning, calculating how it will land. Research confirms that people who document moments remember them less clearly than people who simply lived them. The person who watches everything and shares nothing is not missing out on life. They're the only one in the room who is actually inside it. The average person spends 912 hours a year scrolling through other people's lives. That's 38 full days, every year. The person who never posts gets those 38 days back, not because they are disciplined, because their brain never confused watching someone else's highlight reel with actually living. That is not antisocial. That might be the sanest response to an insane system. What made you stop posting, or never start? Drop it in the comments. The answer might say more about you than you think.